Got the gaming chair, the gaming headset. Now all you need is the gaming battery. Upgrade your Xbox controller with Duracell Optimum.
Heavy attack, or what you could do is charge your heavy attack for special damage. Cool, right? And there are many different weapons in Loot River, and each is useful in different scenarios and has different properties, and you can do different stuff with. Let's go to the first combat area now, the Sunken Village. It's the first area where you already need to navigate these platforms that we saw before, and you do it by standing on the platform and dragging it with the right stick, upwards, downwards, or in any direction you want. And let's approach these enemies up now and lure them onto our platform, yeah, one by one if you want. Or what we could do instead is just like charge right in and do some heavy attacks and hope for the best, but that's usually not the best idea unless you have a large weapon. So instead we could, you know, always like isolate them into parts that we can manage, or we could skip them completely and go for the big guy here instead. It's very dangerous, so what I'm gonna do instead is just charge my attack and slam the platform into it, right, for special damage. You see, the levels of Loot River are procedural, but they are handcrafted at the same time. What we do is design lots of smaller areas with possible connections and then let the computer assemble them and look for logical relations in between them. So even from small pool of objects, we're already getting some interesting variations in the levels. Enemies evolve for combat on the platforms. Some can even lock platforms together, preventing you from sliding away until you defeat them, gaining your ability back. Others might wield long-range weapons, able to jump platforms or cause devastating damage. However, most of them have a weakness. Hairy enemies burn really well. You will visit many interesting places, obtain legendary weapons, meet unimaginable characters, fight them, and ultimately die by your hand. But those who persist can get even further, explore places never seen before, face horrors, and perish again.
Loot River really has me intrigued. I really like what they're doing with the combat and the Tetris-like platforming elements. So cool.
Yeah, and Demon Mirror has really great sound.
You're just, dude, you're just saying that because you worked on that game.
Yeah.
So what do we got coming up next?
Up next, we have some dark and sinister titles, starting with a physical release trailer of a gorgeous and deadly first-person action runner. Then we're jumping into a spoof on a beloved stealth classic and ending it with an exclusive trailer from our friends at Raw Fury.
Let's go.
I'll handle things from here on.
On taj ovdje da ver. O Crautária bridi e res infiniti. O Zul adi Oscaridue. os mesmos existem como absurda adimuterusula. Muda em despres res hasta pena. Uzul adi oscaridue. Orco tescoro. Veco mu porigi grenda dineas rapado aximes euc veco centunio oxistinde.
Oh no! An evil fog is corrupting every living creature! There is one that is immune. Who is this mighty hero? A slime? How can an adorable little slime fight against this? This? Or that? Wait, where did it get that sword? Is that a meteor shower? How? Icecraft? When did you get that? Now there are two of them? Alright, slimes can be heroes. Grab a friend and save the world from oozy monsters and formidable bosses. Discover different weapons and create your own magical abilities to express the way you want to adventure in Slime Heroes. Ooh. Demon Turn.
I'm so excited we could finally announce PS4 and PS5.
There is a lot of platforms.
Oh yeah, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, Steam, Epic Game Store. Oh.
Basically, you'll be able to play Demon Turf anywhere.
Yep. But what is Demon Turf exactly? Well, Lucy, take it away.
Sure. So her goal is to take on the Demon King, who pretty much owns his place. Tall order, right? And apparently he's been challenging her for a while now. Her best friend Midgie is also part of this epic quest. But enough of all that. Let's check out some gameplay, yo! See you in real time.
Beavis' moveset in Demon Turf has a lot of depth.
Yeah, for sure. It's all about combined moves to feel badass.
One of my favorite examples is this tower climb. In different ways, you can skip so many parts of it.
Things really heat up though once you unlock the turf moves.
Oh yeah, yanking enemies around, rolling down highways,
soaring through the skies.
Combine it all and you get to see runs like these from our incredible speedrunning community.
It still blows my mind every time.
Beginner or pro, we hope to see you pull off some of these moves when Demon Turf releases sometime later this year.
Bring it on.
1972, a crack commando unit threw me in a prison for a crime I didn't commit.
You're under arrest for a crime you didn't commit!
Hey, a coin! Hey, buddy, I have no paper.
Here you are.
You saved my ass, literally.
You stole a one-eyed man's patch? That patch turned out to be handy to create a lethal weapon. What were you gonna shoot? Pebbles? Depleted uranium balls. The sewer was infested with assassin rats. Felt like I was a huge chunk of cheese.
Who's there? Damn cat. Who's there?
Another cat!
Fuck! The landmine! Wait!
It's kill or be killed.
Hey, this is Matt, developer of Severed Steel, and I'm here to talk about some cool ways players have been playing the demo I released. So this level, you're typically supposed to kick that door open and deal with all the guys in the hallway. But players found a way to use the arm cannon to carve a hole to the left of the door like you saw, which gets you into this hallway. It's a little bit safer, and there's some nice weapons to find in there. A player did this cool thing where they throw their weapon down the hallway and then fight through the hallway. By the time you're at the end of the hallway, you're low on ammo or you're out of ammo, and you have a loaded weapon ready to go. When I first saw that, it blew my mind. I thought it was a super cool move. Players have been doing cool stuff with manipulating the AI. So you saw I just got wrecked kicking down that door. But if I use the audio perception of the AI to kick a wall, lure them over, you can set up ambushes. That's really useful in the harder difficulties where, in the hardest difficulty, one shot kills you. So that's been a really useful technique. There's one stunt in the game that I didn't actually include in the tutorial, and that's the ability to jump and kick off walls. And on my Discord, players have been sharing really crazy footage where in rooms like this with a really high ceiling, they are jumping and kicking off enemies to get loads of airtime they can use to get really stylish kills. In the arcade mode, you get points for stylish kills, and getting that airtime and killing enemies upside down really can rack up your score. I didn't expect players would figure out more advanced stunts like this, but there's a lot of really cool footage of players doing stuff like that. I've been really thrilled with how players figured that out. And in one last clip, you could see some content that wasn't featured in the demo. A lot of players asked for enemy outlines to help discern them, so you can see I've added them here. And players asked for a double shotgun, which you see I'm rocking right now. I hope you enjoyed this preview of Severed Steel. It's slated for PC release late summer of this year. And if you like what you saw, definitely give it a wishlist on Steam. If you are a console player, there are also PlayStation 4 and Xbox One releases planned for shortly after PC. Thanks again.
happens every day. Whether or not you part, no matter if you wait, but if you're bold and trying to find whatever waits, whichever end you play a part.
Thank you so much, Raw Fury, for that special exclusive footage. Up next, we have an exclusive reveal for one of the most bloodiest sprite-based action platformers I have ever seen. We will check in on a dark and beautiful pixel art RPG, help clean up a forensic nightmare, and then we are heading to an update from a mystical masterpiece from one of our Best of the Mix 2020 award winners. Grab your hazmat suit, Alex.
Oh, why?
Because we're about to go in and get grimy.
Let's do it.
Hello, my name is Jacek Głowacki and I'm the head of company development at Draw Distance. We're established by Bluebird team and we've just celebrated our 12th birthday. Our goal right now is to become a fully realized AA studio.
My name is Krzysztof Zięba. I'm a writer and game designer at Draw Distance. We make games with unique stories and visual styles, excellent soundtracks and captivating gameplay. We are known for our Vampire the Masquerade titles and Serial Cleaner. Our next game is its sequel, Serial Cleaners, a stealth action crime story set in 90s NYC.
My name is Neekmeister and I lead a team of 30 amazing game developers currently working on 3 different projects. Serial Cleaners is our biggest one so far and is set to launch later this year. We've got a good vibe and we're expanding, so come join us on our adventure to the 90s.
Hello, we are Monaco, and we're a small, very small studio from Cologne in Germany. And what you see before you is our very first game, a cinematic platformer called White Shadows.
So White Shadows is basically a modern Fable. It drops you off in this huge, weird, vertical world that is called the White City, even though it's really, really dark. And in this White City, there are the rats and the wolves, and they're in charge. And then there's the pigs and the sheep who do all the work. And then there's the birds who are, or at least so they say, to blame for a deadly pandemic.
And then there's you, little raven girl, trying to change all that. So basically, this game is not really a puzzle platformer, it's more of a trip.
It kind of drops you off in this really weird world, and if you imagine inside in Tim Burton having a really mean, weird little baby born in 1984, then you'd have this game.
It's black and white, it's dark, it has to do with a lot of stuff that is in our world today, and it's also really entertaining.
We, as the developers, think that it's really funny, but people who've played it tell us that it's really, really dark. So you be the judge of that.
माँ दुर्गा, मुझे आपकी जरूरत है।
अपने दिल की सुनो राजी, तुम्हें शक्ति मिल जाएगी। लड़ो राजी, योद्धा बनो।
shout out to Raji. Congrats on winning Best of the Mix 2020. Such an awesome studio out of India, you know. Also, Bats is looking mad slick, if I don't say so myself. You know what I mean? But yeah, before we move on to the next segment, we want to say thanks to our broadcasting partners, Twitch, Steam, IGN, and of course, GameSpot. Thank you guys for all your help in hosting the stream.
Yep. And also, don't forget to check out the Guerrilla Collective event page on Steam to wishlist the games, play the demos from this event, as well as from Wholesome Direct, which is coming up next. We have a link on the Guerrilla Collective website, guerrillacollective.com.
Up next, we're going to connect with our friends at Tiny Build. We're doing gargantuan things with really creative indie developers. Let's creep around the corner and say hello to our neighbor devs working with Tiny Build to peep what they have cooking up. Word.
Hello, Meatbag! This is my game, Despot's Game! I will give you a group of puny humans, and you will lead them to the end of the dungeon. If you can get past my cute little robots, zombie wombies, and flesh-eating cabbage wabbages. Despot's Game is a roguelike auto-battler. That means that all the fighting happens automatically. It also means permadeath and randomly generated dungeons. In order to win, your humans will need weapons, or whatever you can find to use as a weapon. Combine different kinds of dumb items to create your own dumb army. Your army needs to be positioned, fed, and genetically modified. Just don't get too attached to your little humans. They'll be dropping like flies. Let me tell you a little secret. If you make it far enough in the dungeon, you'll get the chance to fight other players! You probably think I came up with all this in order to raise a perfect army of mutated humans capable of conquering the universe, right? Wrong. I simply enjoy watching pathetic humans hit each other with refrigerators. You're in Despot's Game now! Comfy Games bears no responsibility for salty tears, broken keyboards, busted screens, or therapy expenses due to the effects of extended gaming sessions. Not recommended for use by children, pregnant women, or people who have loud conversations on their phones in public.
This is Dustin.
And this is Eric from Animal.
And we're the creators of Ramen.
Along with our extremely small team of passionate individuals, we're really excited to get this out to you.
Ramen's a food-fighting arena game with a bunch of quirks and twists.
And today we're going to show you one of our favorite game modes, along with a new work-in-progress mode that we've been working on.
So let's start with the meatball mode.
Yeah, and meatball mode, it's all about putting the meat in the hole, the goal hole. You gotta jump in and take control.
Like, what does that mean? It sounds good, but what does that mean?
Well, it's basically kind of like Katamari, where the objective is to jump into a giant meatball, take control of it, roll around, charge it up, and shoot it into various goal locations throughout the map. All while basically avoiding enemies and the onslaught of food that they throw at you. Next up, Boba Ball.
Well, Boba Ball is one of our newest work-in-progress game modes, but still a ton of fun. Players are now packing a Boba Blaster that shoots Boba Balls at a giant Boba Ball.
Work together with your taste buds to blast the giant Boba Ball into the opposing team's goal. But look, kills don't count in this mode, so prioritize getting the giant ball from A to B. But a few balls to the face never hurt anyone, so blast your foes to keep them from gaining control of the ball.
Blast your toes?
Foes.
Okay, bros, I guess.
Here I am.
Wait, what's this written down about meat chassis?
We wrote that?
Yeah, it says, say something about meat chassis.
Oh, yeah, the old bag of meat and bones. You know, the players, the soup saviors. Players can customize their character almost however they want within our high-fashion, highly polished configurator zone.
Alright, well, within this configurator zone thing, when it comes to fashion, we got you covered with a trunk full of different culinary styles, vibes, and drips. Your soup slinger is yours to design and decorate. Honestly, the world is your oyster. Decorate to your heart's content.
Oh, and don't forget your old pop pal. I think it's time we wrap it up here.
Yeah, good idea. Thanks for tuning in to watch our video and giving us the opportunity to talk your ears off about ramen. Pretty excited about it.
Oh, and that being said, be sure to hop into our Discord so you can be part of the playtest and help us perfect the recipe of ramen.
Yeah, we hope you get a chance to play. We really appreciate all the support y'all have shown over the course of development. It really means a lot and motivates us. Bye.
Oh, but yeah.
Thanks for stopping by.
You gotta keep them customers happy, otherwise they will go crazy. Ooh, happy, humble. Keep us happy or else. Oh Lord, not.
We are so appreciate. Have a happy humble day.
Everyone is afraid of him. Never being heard from again. Son? But no one
Meet the creepy, AI-driven Mr. Peterson. This character has one mission, keeping you from discovering his secrets. Hello, and welcome to Hello Neighbor 2. In this game, you'll be playing as a local journalist named Quentin, who is suspicious of his creepy neighbor, Mr. Peterson. For those new to the Hello Neighbor franchise, this is Raven Brooks, the sort of town where everyone keeps to themselves and goes about their lives. Normally, you would too, except a bunch of people have gone missing. And there's just something strange about your neighbor, Mr. Peterson. Everyone is afraid of him. There have been rumors of children going to his house and never being heard from again. Some people say he likes to lock people up in his basement. But no one has any proof. So people just try to avoid Mr. Peterson, his odd house, and ignore the strange sounds coming from his basement at night. You have a feeling that Mr. Peterson is behind all of the neighborhood disappearances, but no one believes in your ideas and theories. And while you normally wouldn't break into someone's house, you're the only one who believes something is wrong and has the guts to uncover the truth. When you break into Mr. Peterson's house, you'll be going against an AI that is constantly evolving. Our goal for Hello Neighbor 2 is to provide unique player experiences. This is an experience that is driven by the community. Mr. Peterson's behavior is a combination of a neural network and algorithms that allow him to constantly learn from his experiences with everyone who plays our game. It begins with the collection of player activity. Mr. Peterson takes note of player behavior, whether or not most players are likely to hide in a closet, use a certain escape route.
He's like, yeah, sucker, you ain't get.
As time progresses and he learns, Mr. Peterson's behavior may change and surprise you. How Mr. Peterson plays in one encounter with you, from the next,
where you going?
All due to his encounters with the game's community as a whole. In this way, The community's experience with Mr. Peterson changes over time, allowing for an AI that is developed through community actions, replayability, and great stories of neighborhood shenanigans. But these new experiences go beyond Mr. Peterson. In Hello Neighbor 2, players can interact with all characters in Raven Brooks, and these characters share the same AI core, but behave differently and have their own stories for you to discover. So while you might think you're just playing the game, you're really contributing to the development and improvement of Mr. Peterson's AI. We hope this presentation of our AI and development gives you an idea of what to expect in Hello Neighbor 2. If you'd like to try an early access version of Hello Neighbor 2, you can wishlist the game on Steam and check out our alphas on the Microsoft Store. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the neighborhood.
Ahoy, sailors! Not this again. Trash Sailors Pirate Guide. Every pirate knows that the real treasure is friendship. Just kidding. It's trash. I love you, trash. It's everything. Fuel, building materials, and weapons. Seriously, just stuff in as much trash as you can and let her rip. Just remember, this raft is your only home. Take good care of it, and if anyone dares set foot here, hit them with all you got. Too many greedy lovers want to get their hands on our marvelous, beautiful trash. Defend it to your last breath and steer carefully. Oh, and don't forget to fix anything that breaks. Ah, scurvy bilge-sucking son of a seagull! If your enemies get close and the good old ship's cannons aren't enough, try the newfangled trash technology. You have countless aces up your sleeve.
Yes.
Use anything you get your hands on. They want to steal our trash? Let them try. We'll hit them with everything we got.
Also going to go to an exclusive interview. Shout out to Tiny Bill. They are producing and publishing some of the most amazing.
We have Marcus Bromander and Adriel Wallach from the InnerSwap dev team.
Yep.
Super happy to
And
have.
for our Guerrilla Collective 2 finale, we're going to head out with an exclusive, humbling conversation that we had.
I'm one of the co-founders of InnerSwap. I work on.
Fun and upbeat games as well.
Off and started, y'all.
But no coding.
Alright, let me get up out of here.
Retro throwback games.
And before we finish everything up, we are also going to go to an exclusive interview with our friends at Limited Run Games. Let's rock.
Hold on, y'all.
Welcome back to the Guerrilla Collective. We have Marcus Bromander and Adriel Wallach from the InnerSwap dev team. Super happy to have you guys hopping on the Guerrilla Collective for an interview. Tell us about yourselves.
I'm Marcus, also known as Puffballs
There we
United.
go.
I'm one of the co-founders of InnerSloth. I worked on a lot of the art, the sound design, game design, and miscellaneous other spots in the game, but no coding.
Your weapons, ships can be equipped.
We are fighting a war 30 years in the future.
Sorry.
I gotta save the world to save
Your
my
ships
daughter.
are also capable of hitting extreme speeds, covering thousands of kilometers in a matter of seconds. This is essential for getting around planets in a hurry.
Major
as well
tourist
as
attraction or robbing a bank. And like your weapons, ships can be equipped with augments, enabling you to do
piloting your
things
ship
like
to
firing
spacewalking
healing missiles at
with
your
a
co-op
nanospacesuit
partners.
to protect you from the vacuum.
Your ships are also
Hopping out of
capable
the
of hitting
cockpit and into
extreme
the cold
speeds,
abyss of
covering
space.
thousands of kilometers in a matter of seconds. This is essential for getting
You're
around
still
planets in a
buzzing with
hurry,
activity
as well as
far
for
below
flying
you,
out into orbit to
enabling your
rendezvous
co-op
with your
partner to
mothership,
explore
a
and
huge
interact
vessel
normally.
that serves as your home base. Even out here in orbit, you can seamlessly transition from piloting a ship to
Zoom in and out to
spacewalking
give you an
with a nano
overview of
spacesuit to
everything
protect you
from
from the
close-ups of
vacuum.
the planet's surface
Popping out of
to
the
the
cockpit and into the
continuously
cold
orbiting
abyss of
layout.
space allows you to use your spyglass to investigate a planet, peering down at treasure hiding
More as it
vehicles,
develops, and be sure to
cities, and
subscribe to
cities,
this channel and
all of
visit
which
us
are
at
still buzzing with
news.ubisoft.
activity far below you, enabling your co-op partner to explore and interact normally with city life even when you're this far apart. Alternately, you can switch over to the Universe map, a fully 3D rendering of System 3 that can be zoomed in and out to give you an overview of everything from close-ups of a planet's surface to the continuously orbiting layout of the entire system. For more, watch the full Beyond Good and Evil 2 live stream linked in the description below, and to find out more as it develops, be sure to subscribe to this channel and visit us at news.ubisoft.com.
The Guerrilleros Revolution. Another Guapo, you listen. Rule 16. The Guerrilleros Revolution never ends. Always another war, another cantina, another ugly bartender.
Juan Cortez? What?
Nah, give it away, Guapo.
This is a fucking waste of time.
Can you whistle? We're just getting
What?
started. Rule number one. You can't whistle. A good guerrilla. Not bad, Danny. But we're just getting started. Rule number one. A good guerrilla is a hidden people.
Muerto el perro, se acabó la rabia.
We lead our operations in secret camps across everything a guerrilla needs. Here, even do it yourself. Guerrillas live,
Kaboom!
train, and plan. Yeah, masters their environment. This land is your home. By smuggling in supplies, you'll add some peace and fire. Shorelines.
You got that right.
Capture it down. Black market dealers, friendly safe havens got everything a guerrilla needs. Even do-it-yourself vehicles. You're gonna love it, Danny. Guerrilla masters their environment. This land is your home, Danny. I'm sure you know every inch of it. From the bloodthirsty jungles and postcard shorelines, to dead-end towns, and our friendly capital city. How you get around is up to you.
Good girl.
If you want to play it safe, take our secret paths carved in the dirt of old revolutions. Hola, Danny.
How you doing?
Or take a risk and operate in plain sight of Castillo's assholes. Go ahead and hide your weapons to blend in. Bribes,
What do you got?
sabotage, interceptions. You don't always need to be a loudmouth, Danny.
Christmas trees? Do you even grow those here?
Mexicans pay crazy money for this. How you think El Presidente funded Maria's new face?
Okay. Go through.
Rule number 3. Fucked up situations call for fucked up solutions.
Hey, he's not here.
If you expected reinforcements, I got news for you. You're an army of one against an army of thousands. And when shit gets real, we make use of whatever we have. We call that resolver. That means absolutely everything from sardine cans, goddamn batteries, to old motorcycle engines have been built into equipment. And some very unique, deadly weapons. Now we're fucking talking. Handcrafted by yours truly. Supremo backpacks. Handcrafted by yours truly. Each one to make you feel and fight with the
power of a goddamn guerrilla army.
Give me lip, I'ma sneak into the yard. Get a stick, make a swing. I am crack, I ain't lying.
You and I both know you want this. For a guerrilla. For a guerrilla.
Foot to the face.
Ambush. The taste of sweet victory, and you free your people from tyrants.
It's fun.
Far Cry 6. Hey, that looks fun.
Oh, and the final rule.
Okay.
A good guerrilla always brings a friend along. For moral support.
No. Oh, it's only for the Xbox.
Play it on the all-new Xbox.
Well.
Who are you?
I am the Alpha and the Omega of the Hyperscape.
Okay.
Just like everybody else.
My fragments are lost. Help me find them, and together we will rise in power.
Looks like a shoot. Well, most likely it's a shooting game. Yep, they're shooting. Yeah, you get capped.
Need cover. Got your back.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
Nice one, Hushu. Now to get in the vault.
That's gonna take time to crack. More time than we've got.
Can you hold them off?
You betcha. Won't hold them for long. Better hurry.
Like, yoink!
What is that?
Power.
The future is faster. Hyperscape. Ooh, you can play it for free. Okay. Ooh. You know, I might just give that a try then. I might just give that a try. Okay. On PS4. Okay, Hyperscape. Alright. I just tried that demo today. Of course, rabbits. Oh no. Alright, let me be real with y'all. I don't like rabbits. Well, the franchise anyway. I mean, if y'all like it, that's cool. But for me, nah. Let me see something. Let's see quality of. Oh, what the hell happened to his arm?
There he is. We found him. Take him. I'll cover you.
He's going into stasis.
Contact. Head to the extraction point.
Welcome to Riders Republic, Adrenaline Junkies. There are no rules. Welcome to Riders Republic, Adrenaline Junkies. There are no rules here. But what's a republic without a constitution, am I right? Here's a few truths about how we lay it down. We, the Riders, welcome all thrill seekers to the Republic. Proponents of madness, get ready for radness. We, the Riders, salute the rationality of irrationality. We, the Riders, say that friends who slay together, stay together. Gather your best friends and go crazy, baby. If you ride, the Republic will abide. Go rogue, or go home. We the Riders insist that you do you always. Outrace, out-trick, outperform. And gain some cred by sharing the magic with the rest of the Republic. We the Riders claim the right to wear the best gear. Boards, clank, wings, whatever bakes your cake. Be it road, freestyle, slopestyle, enduro, or downhill. As you grow, the drip gets so slick, and it'll help you drop bigger clips. We the Riders assure epic events to build your rep. Sign with hot sponsors and qualify for big-time competition. Make a name for yourself. We never stop doing things for the first time.
Red Bull Rampage, the harshest and most unforgiving canvas for big mountain free riders. That was out of the track.
I will never do this in real life. Never.
I can't even begin to express how technical that was. The hardest jump I've ever seen in one go. That's right. That's gonna be something.
We the Riders invite you to leave the roads and take the trail. Explore the land. Explore the land. Climb the peaks. Roam the natural world. After all, bad manners to keep the mountains waiting.
I ain't gonna lie, that do look pretty cool.
We the Riders guarantee a ton of insane contests all the time. There's trick battles to grind your way through.
A loop-de-loop? Oh, okay.
Do it with your crew and show them who's boss. And join community challenges like heavy-duty mass racing.
This game looks silly, but it looks cool though. Oh!
Join us, because we are the
Riders Republic. Okay. For Stadia? Stadia, really? Okay. But nah, it's also for the Xbox and for the Xbox Series X and Xbox One.
Ireland sings a mystery. Listen, and you will hear the beginnings of the world. But a grim tide begins to stir. It is a force greater than kingdoms. It is a shadow darker than war. Fear has captured the kingdoms. Whispers of dark spirits. The children of Danu have perverted their beliefs into a weapon. Whoever plotted this was ready to die.
If it takes a bloody war, you must be prepared for it.
Gotta prepare for war, man. Gotta fight for your kingdom.
Ireland is scarred by rivalry, but it will take all its kingdoms to save it.
There is but one move to make.
The children of Danu make the poison, but they also hold its cure. I pray the spirits guide you.
Oh boy.
He is chaos itself, the scourging sun come to earth. It ends.
Well, good folks. I hope the thunderstorm here in my area doesn't interrupt this stream, cause I just got a notification that there's lightning in my area. So if it gets too severe, I might have to cut it short, unfortunately, because, well, you know, lightning hits, then power might go out, and you know, it's not a good time. Oh great, more Scott Pilgrim, huh? I already have the game. It's out now. What you mean holiday 2020? It's out already.
Your hunt for the convoy starts here, in your hideout, deep within the Chagos Islands. This hidden pirate den provides everything you need for your next strike. From your shipyard, you choose the Black Horn for the upcoming battle. The strong winds will boost its speed, giving its battering ram a devastating punch. Next, choose the right crew and gear for the mission ahead. Demi-cannons are slow loading, but deadly at short range. Rockets are blazing fast, deal powerful damage from every angle. With everything loaded, let's head out. The winds are strong and the day is clear. That means more merchants to run, but also more rival pirates out looking for a quick score. According to your intel, the convoy is sailing past a Portuguese fort, taking advantage of the strong winds. That fort is too strong to simply sail past. Its cannons can blast you out of the water. You need to find a way to sneak by before the convoy slips away. Fortunately, deception is another tool in the pirate's arsenal.
Let's fool these blackguards!
Disguised as a Portuguese merchant, you try to creep past the fort.
Captain, if we escaped, they are seeing through our guys.
This island provides perfect cover for a surprise attack. Plot the optimal course for an intercept. Reading your sails for speed. You want to catch your victim off guard. Your attack has alerted a powerful Portuguese warship. At the helm is a Commodore, too tough to handle on your own. Even worse, you could lose your loot. You need help. You need it fast.
That one's with us!
Other captains have answered your call. 4 against 1 should even the odds. The enemy strikes first. Suicide forms a tight squadron, using a coordinated battle plan. The enemy strikes first. The first ship goes down, breaking your formation. Turns his cannons on. You brace for fire, absorbing the first blow. Your allies maneuver for position. The Royal Fortune acts as a tank, drawing the Commodore's fire. It unleashes its special ability, Siege Mode. Once anchored, it can fire its cannons without limits. It slips into position with its powerful cannon. Its special ability delivers 8 shots in a single blast, increasing the odds for a critical hit. The Royal Fortune can't hold out much longer. It's up to you to land the killing blow. Is won. But the glitter of gold can turn you allies into deadly enemies. For there is no honor among thieves.
Oh, is it Trackmania?
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Alright, VR. Okay. Dive into insanity. Okay.
Hey everyone, Mark Medina here, and what you're watching is gameplay for a brand new Watch Dogs Legion mode called Legion of the Dead. Legion of the Dead is an online PvE mode currently in the alpha phase on PC only. It delivers a rogue.
Of course it's PC only.
Players will have to survive against the
better make sure you have a good PC to play this.
Style living, roaming the reimagined Fallen City of London. You can play solo or up to 4 friends.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna have the stream keep playing. I'm just gonna run and do something real quick. I'll be back.
Along the way. So watch as 4 of us try to hack our way through the undead streets of London and somehow make it out alive. Enjoy.
Alright, I'm back. What game is this? Look like a zombie apocalypse kind of game. That don't look like to me.
Feel the urge to betray your mates.
Come on. Oh, Lord. Come on. There we go. I ain't gonna lie, this look pretty fun. You know, you playing with players online. Trying to survive the zombie apocalypse.
Feel the urge.
Alright, so right now this is just a kick. Clock. Well, that's what the Ubisoft. And 2 hours left.
You feel the urge to betray your mates.
Oh boy.
Well done, mate. Keep it up, mate.
Should have packed our snowshoes.
What? People do that?
You know, fun fact, not only is it the oldest, but remains one of the most effective means of traversing the ice.
Wow. Yeah, you're gonna fit right in at Beaverfield. Everything here is a little questionable. Ranger! The people. The weather. Everything.
Oh. Ranger? You look like you just seen a corpse.
Well, the roads are effed, and something's wrong with the generator.
Which generator?
All of them.
Can't get on the internet!
Also, there's a dead body under your porch.
Holy!
Probably a wolf.
What are you, like a wolf detective now, Marcus?
Who knows? Who? When? Who's gonna kill next?
I think we can all agree that it's unsafe outside and there's safety in numbers. Out of curiosity, who is packing? Well, we're having a good old-fashioned sleepover.
With guns, though.
With guns, yes.
Everything about this predator is unorthodox. It's not human. It's not canine. It's one of them.
One of what?
A lycanthrope.
A what?
Lycanthrope.
A werewolf.
How could it have gotten in here? How did it get out?
Who says it got out?
Maybe
I'm a werewolf.
Maybe you're a werewolf. Maybe you're a werewolf. You're a werewolf. You're a werewolf. You're a werewolf. Maybe we're all werewolves.
Are we really in a Mexican standoff right now?
Baby, don't say Mexican. Just stand up.
You know, we're probably just gonna head out. Just pull it. You're fine. It's not.
We got it on our own. Just hey, you go ahead, please. Don't spare me.
Oh, please don't. Oh, please. Please don't bother the lock.
Me. You think I
Oh
couldn't
my
do that
goodness,
myself?
I could have gotten it.
Men from all over the world sail the treacherous trade routes of the Indian Ocean. The riches in their holds fuel their dreams of power and fortune, while whetting the appetites of those they fear most. Pirates.
Decides after 70 years that what he goes there for is to unlock the door. No, we're never gonna survive.
Six knots, sir! 6 knots! So damn slow!
Dearest brother, I hope this postal card finds you well. We've only just arrived at Crown Falls, and yet I feel overcome with a desire to tell you of its wonders. Oh, where should I begin? Disembarking at our very own mooring, I was astonished to see a modern omnibus was to deliver us to our hotel. On the way, I couldn't help but marvel at the sheer scale of the place. Blooming cherry orchards, mesmerizing museums, the hotel itself bursting forth with our fellow tourists. We took refreshment in a nearby restaurant serving extraordinary modern cuisine. Oh, the agony of choice! From the terrace, we could see something monumentally tall was under construction. They are calling the Iron Tower. There are hushed whispers that the Queen herself may even make an appearance for the grand opening. Oh, I have so much more to write to you, mon frère. But our dessert just arrived, and I have a mighty big spoon ready. Wish you were here.
You intrigue me, Wolf-Kissed. Orphan and sibling, warrior and poet. You are many in one, it seems.
Eivor!
Sigurd!
I missed you, brother. Randvi, your husband returns, bringing gifts and riches to share.
And new friends, I see.
We cannot stay in Norway, not without fueling more war. So we push forward. A new kingdom awaits.
From here to Valhalla, I will always be on your side, Sigurd. Always.
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England.
This land already has many rulers. From the cunning King Alfred of Wessex, to the warmongering sons of Ragnar Lothbrok, they have no wish to share the kingdoms they have made their own.
I do not fear these men, nor any others who would harm us. These lands bring our people hope. I will do whatever it takes to make England our home. The Saxons hunger for Norse blood. Let's give them a taste, brothers.
These conquests have given you a home, but there is more to this land, Eivor. A darkness unseen, an unknowable threat. One bound to England's destiny, and to yours.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 is massive, and traversing its open star system is completely seamless whether you're on foot, in vehicles, or in space. You play as a customizable space pirate captain who carries a sword, a gun, and a jetpack as basic equipment. Your character and weapons can also be enhanced with augments, which grant special abilities and let you experiment with different effects in combat. Trapping foes in a time-slowing bubble, for example, or freezing them in place with chained electricity. Enemies can also use augments, like these scientists who can heal their soldier buddies with augmented bullets, so you'll want to get a close look at who's carrying what and plan your strategy accordingly.
In order to see what your enemies have equipped, you'll need your spyglass, which displays the stats, skills, and augments of other characters, as well as revealing more details about locations and points of interest, even from space. It's a key part of recruiting, too. Take a close look at an NPC with your spyglass, and you'll see if they have any skills worth adding to your space pirate crew. Of course, your crew isn't the only company you can bring along. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is an online game, and while you can play solo, co-op buddies can jump in or out at any time. You won't be tethered together either, and if you want to wander off and explore while another player does their own thing, you're free to do so. Welcome to Ganesha City, a dense, vertically built metropolis where the rich live at the top and the poor huddle in shanty towns built into the sides of the city's foundations. It's sprawling and richly detailed, and it's just one small corner of a moon called Soma, itself just a small piece of Beyond Good and Evil 2's gigantic open world. It's also built for aerial exploration, so in addition to your jetpack, you'll have access to a wide selection of flying vehicles. Any vehicle you see can be commandeered and driven, and they can all tune in to Radio Cheetah, a station by space pirates for space pirates. You'll also be able to fully customize your own rides, swapping out modules, wings, engines, equipment, and cosmetic options to tailor your machines to look good and hold their own in a fight. You'll need special equipment or skills to take on larger vessels, but your fighter ships are agile, able to execute barrel rolls, lock onto targets with homing missiles, and dogfight with police if you inadvertently break some city law like flying too close to a major tourist attraction or robbing a bank. And like your weapons, ships can be equipped with augments, enabling you to do things like firing healing missiles at your co-op partners. Your ships are also capable of hitting extreme speeds, covering thousands of kilometers in a matter of seconds. This is essential for getting around planets in a hurry, as well as for flying out into orbit to rendezvous with your mothership, a huge vessel that serves as your home base. Even out here in orbit, you can seamlessly transition from piloting a ship to spacewalking with a nano spacesuit to protect you from the vacuum. Popping out of the cockpit and into the cold abyss of space allows you to use your spyglass to investigate a planet, peering down at treasure-hiding geoglyphs, cities, and settlements, all of which are still buzzing with activity far below you, enabling your co-op partner to explore and interact normally with city life even when you're this far apart. Alternately, you can switch over to the Universe map, a fully 3D rendering of System 3 that can be zoomed in and out to give you an overview of everything from close-ups of a planet's surface to the continuously orbiting layout of the entire system. For more, watch the full Beyond Good and Evil 2 live stream linked in the description below. And to find out more as it develops, be sure to subscribe to this channel and visit us at news.ubisoft.com.
Alright, I'm gonna cut this short for now because that thing doesn't, the real thing doesn't start till 3 o'clock, so I'll be back.